Hello and welcome back to the Wolfpack News. I'm Daniel Whitman.
And I'm Ashley Bernstead. This week we'll be covering the upcoming football scrimmage, a preview of the theater productions,
and update you on recent club news. All that and more coming up in just 30 seconds. If you have a change you would like to make to your schedule, scan the QR code as seen on the screen to schedule an appointment with your counselor. They can also assist you with all scheduling conflicts and concerns you may have. You may also see your assigned counselor assigned by your last name on the screen. They are also there to help you with goal setting, college inquiries, and any personal social worries. And a special thank you to our counselors for all that you do.
School clubs are starting up again for this year. There are many clubs you can join this year. If you are interested in joining DECA, their first meeting is August 19th at 7:45 a.m. in the main gym. Their ref track is open to pay dues. If you are invited to join Beta or are a returning member, their ref track is also open. For sophomores and juniors, dues need to be paid by August 18th. Seniors need to pay their dues by August 31st. Their next meeting is September 13th. The Multicultural Association's first meeting is August 19th at 8 a.m. in the Media Center. Their ref track will be up soon. HOSA's first meeting is August 24th at 7:30 a.m. Dues need to be paid by September 30th. FCCLA's first meeting is August 25th at 8 a.m. in room 609. FBLA's first meeting is August 18th after school until 4 p.m. Dues need to be paid by September 12th. There are many more clubs and associations you can join. You can go to North Paulding's ref track page to find more clubs that catch your interest.
Do you wish there was a way for you to look back on all your high school memories? Well, here's your chance. Yearbooks are now on sale for $70 until Friday, August 13th. The prices will then increase to $75. The prices will continue to increase throughout the year, so be sure to purchase it as soon as possible.
The SAT and ACT test dates of the 2021-2022 school year have officially been released. The upcoming SAT will be held on Saturday, October 2nd. The deadline to register is Friday, September 3rd. The upcoming ACT will be held on Saturday, October 23rd. The deadline to register is Friday, September 17th. These two tests are very important for juniors and seniors, and they are advised to begin taking them as soon as possible. Most colleges have reinstated the SAT-ACT requirements, meaning that you are required to submit a score and apply for the college. Class of 2022 and 2023, get those studying materials out. Now let's head over for the sports updates in the den.
Last Friday, the 6th marks the 2021 to 2022 Meet the Pack, which featured the Wolfpack football players and cheerleaders from all grade levels. With food trucks and a bounce house, this event introduced North Paulding's upcoming teams. As the players walked out on the field, they represented North Paulding and proved that we have a great season in store this year. Thank you to all who came out to support the Pack, the Wolfpack. This past preseason, the varsity football team has been working extremely hard to give a good season. We interviewed some starting players to give a preview of what they have in store.
The top position that had to be replaced was definitely the wide receiver spot, but I feel like we filled that with some great guys out there. J-Ray, really fast. Ty can go and get a ball up in the air, and just a lot of great guys out there. Hayden Smith, another deep threat. Fans can expect a winning season, so show up, bring cheer, and we're going to win a lot. So see you in the playoffs.
Friday night for the first game of the year at Alatoona High School.
So
North Paulding softball team had their first game last week. We interviewed Coach Hennon and player Allison McGee to get more information on the team and their season.
So our softball program this year should be doing pretty good. We should expect some wins. We'll probably expect some losses, some growing pains, because this is my first year with the softball program. But we have a lot of really awesome kids and a lot of really awesome families that are a part of the program. So I really do expect great things, and I expect us to compete in the region. I expect us to compete in the state tournament and eventually, hopefully, win a region championship and win a state tournament. So we really need to learn to make adjustments. We need to make sure that we're making adjustments from game to game and making adjustments from pitch to pitch, at bat to at bat, out to out, because that's what good teams do. I think we're there. I think we have the capabilities. We just have to apply it. So the 12th at 5 and 7 p.m. JV plays at 5, varsity plays at 7. It's actually senior night. We're hosting Marietta here. We're doing senior night a little early, but the kids are really excited about it. And we ask the kids to create big, hairy goals. So they're big ones that they may reach or they may not reach. And what we decided on was win a region championship and potentially win a state championship. I think we have a lot of work to do, but I do think we are fully capable of doing that, and I'm excited to see not only where this team goes, but where the program goes in the future. I just feel really blessed to be a part of North Paulding. This is such an awesome community. It's such an awesome softball program, and I feel really blessed to be here with this being my first year. I'm excited.
Our last game, I feel like we came out pretty strong. We need to work on finishing stronger, though, and we're going to keep improving throughout the season. So I'm really excited about this year. I feel like we're going to do really well this season and into playoffs. Come watch our games.
That's all we have this week for In the Den. Now back to you.
The band season is coming to a start as the marching band prepares for the 2021-2022 festivities. We interviewed Jackson Dunn and Nathan Wilhoit to get more insight on how they're preparing for coming along.
As the school year comes in full swing, the North Paulding Marching Band has been hard at work preparing this year's show. We interviewed Jackson Dunn and Nate Wilhoit in order to learn what they've achieved so far this preseason.
Okay, basically percussion had 2 weeks, and then the winds came in on the second week for band camp, and they had the music since then, but we had to prepare for it.
I'd say technique a lot, just really getting down into the nitty gritty of how the music sounds, not just note playing and not just how loud we can hit, but how really soft we can get, and just the change in dynamic and all that sort.
So the show's called Rise. So obviously it starts small and then grows to be something bigger. So you should expect a lot of different tones and sounds at one time.
Expect us to come back from a hard year from last year. We're going to come back even stronger than we did.
Over the weekend, the robotics team won the title of first place champions at the May ROV International Competition. We interviewed a few of the robotics members to get more information about their competition.
It's definitely first. It's cool. Still haven't really comprehended the full scope. It's not like state, country. It's international, world. It's not like as big as like football. Not every little region, little school has a team, but there are a lot. I think it's about, I want to say, 21 countries are represented internationally. So it's really, really cool. Definitely time. COVID cut in to a big part. There was about 6 months that we would normally meet that we couldn't really. Everybody else had other clubs. In sports, I was in tennis, academic team. Definitely more practice in the pool with the ROV. That's what we found was the key this year. We normally don't get pool practice until 3 weeks before competition. This time we were practicing all through summer, and that's what did it, because our school is usually the best with engineering presentations and our technical documentation, but we'd always struggle in the actual pool. But this year we had lots of practice, so we ended up coming on top with that, and that won us the competition. So it would definitely be having more time. Anyone can use more time.
Oh, it was great. After spending 2 years because of COVID, we just really needed to win that. And just competing against all these people, we spent way too long not to actually come out with a first place win. We didn't face too many obstacles compared to previous years. Most of them were just our speaking parts, because that was a major part of it. We had to speak about our robot, and a lot of us just had to practice that compared to previous things. Like other teams, they had robots fill up with water entirely. Ours was solid this entire year. It was great. I like having less people, but if you see the other teams, they have 20 plus members, and it makes it so much easier for them to actually work compared to us, where we have 7 members at most, and that makes us do multiple tasks per person, and it just creates a hard environment.
North Paulding's theater program is excited to showcase all their upcoming shows. We interviewed Thespian President Charlie Reese-Iddings to get an inside look.
We have our first show is upcoming. Auditions for that are going to be on August 16th and 17th. It's called Tracks. It's our one act, so it is a competition. And those auditions are open for sophomores through seniors, and you can find information about those auditions on our website. We have shows for the classes. So for second block, we have a show of Murder Mysteries. It's going to be 2 separate murder mystery performances, and that's going to be in October. And then we also have our musical theater class has Matilda, which will be in December. So after auditions, we will have like our first read through, and then we'll have rehearsal 2 to 3 times a week going up until the end of October, which is when our competition will be. I'm really excited. Luckily this year we don't have as many restrictions on one act as we did last year. We had to postpone it until the spring last year, so we're really excited to be able to actually like fully compete with all the other schools in our district, so that's gonna be really exciting.
With the new school year starting up, we'd like to introduce you to our 2021-2022 student reporters.
I'm Alexis Collenberg, and I'm a staff reporter for this year's Wolfpack News.
And I'm Marissa B, and I'm also a staff reporter for this year's Wolfpack News. We are so excited to be working on the news productions this year for you guys and can't wait for all the future episodes to come out.
That is all that we have for you this week. We would also wish that everyone is safe and has a happy school year.
And as always, stay classy, North Paulding.